Hello, welcome. My name is Julie and this is my beautiful dog Billy, and welcome to your yoga practice. For today's practice, we're going to be exploring our eagle twist and binds, allowing you to really find that shape of containment and expansion. For today's class, you'll just need a singular block. Fairy animal is welcome. And if you like some music on, take your time to set that up too, and then let's get started. Welcome, yogis. Let's begin in a seated position. If you'd like to use the block to support your pelvis, feel welcome to. Otherwise, hips can ground down onto the earth. Take your time just to find a nice grounded seat where you're feeling rooted down through your hips and your thighs and lengthened through your spine. Allowing your shoulders to roll back and down and letting your eyes soften and close. Taking this moment to feel the thighs becoming heavy onto the earth. Feeling your belly relax and swell on inhale and soften on exhale. And allow a softening of your face. And when you're ready, slowly bringing your awareness towards your breath, following wherever it is most prominent for you. Perhaps you might notice the sound of your breath. Maybe it is the sensation of the breath as it comes in and out through the nose. Or the depth of the breath, feeling the belly, the ribs and the chest rise and fall. And just holding your awareness to wherever it is most prominent. In the practice of yoga, which stands to mean the yoking or the union, we are seeking to harmonize a connection between our body, our breath, and our mind. For when all of these are aligned, we find that state of flow and harmony, knowing that we're acting out, we're thinking out, we're feeling out, all in our heart's resolve and intention. So as we move on the mat and beyond, I invite you to contemplate bringing awareness to your body and your breath and your mind, allowing all to work as one. Take another full breath in and a full breath out. Gently blinking open the eyes and bring your hands to your heart. Namaste. Let us have a beautiful practice together, yogis. Let us reach our arms to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, cactus, the arms open. Inhale to lift. Exhale, cactus, open. Inhale to lift. Exhale, cactus, open. Hold the elbows wide. Inhale. Exhale, give yourself a big hug, rounding your spine, cuddling around to opposite shoulder. Inhale, open up. Exhale, cuddle and wrap the other way. Inhale, open up. Exhale, Exhale, hug your right arm underneath your left, either hugging opposite shoulder or taking a full eagle bind. Palms are flat and perhaps facing one another. Trace the elbows and fingers up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, dome and round your spine. Elbows in towards your abdomen, reaching the fingers and elbows down. Inhale up. And exhale, dome. Inhale, lifting up, releasing the bind. Exhale, arms open. Inhale, keep the arms wide. Exhale, left arm hugs underneath your right, either holding opposite shoulder or eagle wrapping the other way. Elbows and fingers reach up. Inhale. Exhale, rounding through your spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift, reach the fingers to the sky. Exhale, lower the hands down onto your knees and roll the shoulders back a couple of times. Just smoothing out the tension, maybe a little head tilt side to side. Just freeing up through the neck and shoulder region. Beautiful. And then coming to all fours, turning to one side. I'm just going to face you so you can see what's happening. Warming through your wrist joints. Can you turn your fingers to face one another? And look over to the right-hand side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower your left shoulder down, your right shoulder down, looking over to the left and lifting up left side. Inhale, look over to the left. And exhale, circle down and around to the right. Got a very licky dog today. Inhale and exhale around. Hi, Billy. Inhale and exhale down and around. Getting as much of your shoulders and spine involved, your head and your neck, as we lightly stretch out through the wrists. One more each way. Beautiful. Then turning your fingers to face outwards, either having your wrists just side by side or crossing one over the other, and start to circle around. Circling around your wrist joints here. Warming them up. Once more. Beautiful. And then last but not least, flipping the palms to face the sky. The more weight you bring your wrists forward, the firmer, the closer back towards your knees, the gentler. Take another full breath in here. And a full breath out. Lovely. Sitting back to your heels and give your wrists a little shake, a little roll out. Lovely. Coming back to all fours, hands in line with your shoulders, and bring your knees together in line with your hips, shins touching. Tip your hips over to the right, inhale. Exhale, circle back around to the left. Inhale, coming forward over to the right. Exhale, back around to the left. Really churning through your hips, feeling the stretch in the outer nook of your hip sockets. Next time you come forward, start to circle the other way. Inhale forward, exhale back. Seeking to move in harmony with your breath. Move in a way that feels like it's fitting your intention. Beautiful. Coming back into all fours, flowing through your cat and your cow now. Inhale, cow pose. Lengthen the throat, the abdomen, and the hips. Exhale, dome the spine, chin to chest, doming the back, and tuck your pelvis under. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow pose, tucking your toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your time here to pedal out through your heels, lowering one heel to the earth at a time. Prancing through your legs, opening through your spine. You might like to flip over one toe, maybe give your head a little shake and rock. And swapping sides. Finding your full downward facing dog here. Knees can take a gentle bend and drag your tailbone back in space towards the sky, pushing through your fingertips. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Coming into ocean waves through your spine. Inhale, rise on tippy toes. Lift the back up and over into a plank. Exhale, knees skim the earth. Push your hips back to downward facing dog. Inhale, rise over the wave to plank. Exhale, dipping under the wave to down dog. Twice more. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, dipping under. Inhale, up and over through plank. Exhale, lower the knees, wide toes touch, child's pose. Sinking your bottom back and down, third eye to the mat. Walk your hands over to the right side of the mat and take a full breath in and a full breath out. Hands walk over to the left-hand side and push your right rib away. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Back out in front with your hands. Inhale. Exhale, 4-point kneeling, splaying your fingers wide. Focusing back into your cat and cow, but extend your right leg long. Inhale, lift the right heel and heart. Exhale, dome the spine, right knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged extend. Exhale, right knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, right knee to nose and hold. Lift the knees high off the ground as you can, lifting through your back, seeking to really kiss your knee with your nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend your right leg long. Inhale. Tap your right toe to the left back corner of the mat. Look over your left shoulder and feel the stretch through your right side. Take a deep breath in here. And out. Slide your right knee behind your left knee so your knees are crossed on the earth and walk your feet to the outer edges of the mat, making sure your block is close by to you if you need it. Inhale, rock your hips forward. Exhale, sink your hips back towards cow face legs. Inhale, rocking forward. Exhale, rocking back. Inhale, rock forward, and then option to sit on a block behind you, low, medium, or high, seeking to have your hips square and on the mat, knees totally stack one on top of the other. You can hold onto your ankles or reach your arms long out in front and bow forward, keeping your hips on the block or down on the earth. Take a full breath in here. And a full breath out. Inhale, shifting your weight forward. Exhale back to 4-point kneeling. Inhale, cow pose, left leg extends. Exhale, round the spine, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left knee to nose, round the spine and pull up your left shin bone as high as it will go. Staying and holding for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left toe to the back right corner of the mat. Look over your right shoulder and wringing out your spine. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Left knee crosses behind your right knee on the earth and walk your feet nice and wide. Shifting your weight forward, inhale. Exhale, push your hips back in space. Twice more forward, inhale. Exhale, rocking all the way back. One more time, rocking forward. Option to grab that block and place under hips or sit your hips all the way down into the earth, seeking for your knees to completely cross one over the other. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, bowing forward, holding either onto ankles or hands out in front. Take another 2 deep breaths here. Shifting your weight forward, inhale. Exhale back into 4-point kneeling. Cow pose, inhale, tuck your 10 toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in down dog. Full breath out. Inhale, ripple the spine up and over through to plank. And exhale, lower in a plank line all the way down to your belly, called chaturanga. Hands stay beside your lower rib cage, flowing through your cobra. Inhale, wave the spine up just a little. Exhale, wave down. Inhale, wave up a little more. Exhale, wave down. Inhale, even higher. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift your full cobra or up dog, lifting and hovering the thighs off the mat and drawing your hips towards your wrist joints. Collarbones are broad, shoulders are down, and looking up and out. You might even like to swing through your hips, creating a nice opening through the front body. Take a deep breath in here and a deep breath out. One more inhale. Lifting up over your hips and over your toes to downward facing dog. Take a full breath in your down dog. Let it go. Inhale, soften the knees, look to your hands and walk to your front of your mat, forward fold. Bowing over your shin bones. Good. Left foot crosses behind your right ankle and walk your hands around to the right side of the mat. Block is invited into the picture if you need it. Deep breath in and out. Coming back to center, left foot comes down, right foot crosses behind and reach over to the left side of the mat. Deep breath in and out. Coming back to center, uncross your legs and find your block, placing it on its lowest height, just outside your right foot. Inhale, half lift, lengthen the spine and the back of the thighs. Exhale, soften and fold. Arms reach up to the ceiling, inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart space. And then down by your side, Samasthiti, mountain pose. Rise onto your tippy toes, inhale. Exhale, lower your heels, lift the toes and spread the toes nice and wide, creating as much purchase on the earth as possible. Taking this moment to perhaps close your eyes and reconnect to your body and to your breath. One more inhale. And exhale. Gently blinking open the eyes and steady your focus upon something in front of you. Shifting your weight to your right foot, lift your left knee into stork pose. Exhale, lower. Shift your weight to your left foot, right knee lifts in stork pose. And lower. Good, twice more, lifting your left. And lower. Lifting your right. Notice how you start to create a focal point in front of you. This is called the drishti. Shift your weight to your right foot now. Lift your left leg off the ground and hold. Pushing down through your right leg to grow up nice and tall through your spine. One more deep breath in. Crossing your left toe over your right and rest it on the block. Hands can come to your hips and we're going to squat down as deeply as we can, feeling like your thighs are going into a vacuum seal. So we're squeezing the upper thighs as tightly together as possible. Now this might feel enough. The deeper you sink into your hips, the more you'll be able to bind. Kind of like a chip packet. The more you crinkle it in, the more you can create shapes with it. Maybe you might hover the left foot off the block and squeeze your shin bones together. Or perhaps you might take a double wrap, hooking your left foot all the way around to the other side. Take another full breath in and a full breath out. Embrace the wobbles. Inhale, lifting your left leg up into stork pose. Exhale, step your left leg all the way back into a runner's lunge, bringing your left foot to the back of the mat, hands grounding down onto the earth. Planting your palms down, swing your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Hips are square, right leg is up. Inhale. Exhale, tiger curl, right knee to nose like we did earlier. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, tiger curl. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, tiger curl, and hold. Lift as high as you can through your hips, through your spine, through your knee, through your nose. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Look forward. Step your right foot between your hands. Whew. Beautiful. Lower your left heel down onto the ground and windmill left arm around to warrior 2. Warrior 2 stance, your right heel is in line with the center arch of your left foot. Shoulders back and down, gazing forward over your right fingertips, reaching your left hand back in space. Inhale, lift up slightly. Exhale, sink down a little deeper into your warrior 2. Flip your right palm, inhale. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Left hand back of thigh, right overhead. Keep the legs still, just your torso extends. Exhale, back to warrior 2. Right elbow rests on thigh, extended warrior. Left arm creates a long diagonal line all the way from your left foot to fingertip. Exhale, warrior 2. Twice more, reverse, inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, extend. Exhale, warrior 2. One more, reverse, inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. This time, left arm sweeps the ground, pivot your hips to the front, high crescent lunge. So turning both hips to face forward, you're high on your left tippy toes. Hips are nice and square, shoulders melt back and down. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, lower your left foot down nice and wide in warrior 1. So your heel is grounded, keeping your hips facing forwards. You might need to open your left leg a little wider so you can keep your hips turned forward. Ideal alignment is your front right heel in line with your left heel. Okay? Reaching your arms up to the sky. Take a deep breath in here and out. Inhale, cactus the arms open. Right arm hugs underneath your left. In that eagle bind, either holding shoulders, or binding the elbows, bringing your palms to touch. Legs stay still, just lift the upper body and the elbows up. Inhale. Exhale, dome and round the spine, elbows towards your abdomen. Inhale, elbows lift. Exhale, bowing deeply. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release the bind and lower the hands to the ground. Step your right foot back in place, plank pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower chaturanga, lowering all the way down with control. Roll your shoulders back, cobra or up dog. Exhale, coming over the toes, downward facing dog. Stay for a full breath here. Inhale. Let it go. Inhale, soften the knees, look to your hands. Exhale, walk or jump to the front of your mat and fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Find your block and place it just outside your left foot. Reach your arms to the sky, inhale. Exhale, hands come through your heart and down by your side, mountain pose. Good, find something for your gaze to focus upon and shift your weight to your left foot. Right leg lifts into stork pose. Deep breath in and out. Holding here, grounding down through your left foot and to lift up a little taller. One more big breath in. Exhale, cross your right foot over your left and sink your hips down deeply, seeking for your upper thighs to squeeze together. Hands can come to hips. Option to keep your right foot on the block, or you can float the foot and seek for your shins to squeeze together. So upper thighs are really squeezed together and maybe lower thighs squeezed together. If you're comfortable, you can come into full double bind, crossing the right foot all the way around. Take another deep breath in and out. Carefully lifting up to stork pose. Inhale. Towing through to runner's lunge. Right foot back at the mat. Hands on the ground. You can remove the block. Swing your left leg to the sky, three-legged dog, hips are square. Deep breath in. Exhale, left knee to nose, doming your back. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, finding that tiger curl, pulling up through your hips, your belly, your knee. Once more, three-legged inhale. Exhale, left knee to nose, lift as high as you can and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, looking forward. Step your left foot between your hands. You can use your hands to adjust. Grounding down your right heel and open your right arm around to warrior 2 on the second side. Shoulders and hips are facing the right side of the room and your left heel is in line with the center of your right foot. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Flipping your left palm, reverse your warrior. Inhale, extend through the left side. Exhale, open warrior 2. Extended warrior, left elbow and thigh, right arm overhead. Inhale. Exhale, back into warrior 2. Twice more, reverse. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Extend, inhale. Find that diagonal. Exhale, warrior 2. Reverse, inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. This time, right arm sweeps the ground. Find your high crescent lunge. Hips square to the front. Back heel lifted. Inhale. Exhale, step your right foot down, flat into warrior 1. Hips are now square to the front of the mat. Find a deep breath in, feeling into your shape. Shoulders back and down. And a deep breath out. Open the elbows wide. Inhale. Exhale, left arm binds underneath your right once or twice. Inhale, lift the elbows up. Exhale, round the spine down. Twice more, inhale. Exhale, dome and round. Once more, inhale. Exhale, release the bind, lower the hands to the ground. Step back to plank pose. Take a vinyasa, lowering through chaturanga, maybe hovering the belly and thighs off, pushing through to cobra or up dog. Exhale, flipping over toes, downward facing dog. Staying for 2 deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, soften the knees, look to hands. Exhale, walk, step or jump to the front of the mat and folds. Half lift, inhale. Keep the block out of the way this time. Exhale, fold. Reach your arms up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart and down by your side. Samasthiti. Going to flow through once more. This time, no repeats, and a few more spices if you would like to add it. Shifting your weight to your right leg and find stork pose. Left knee lifts up. Finding your grounding, your breath. Take a deep breath in. Hands can come to your hips. Exhale, eagle bind just of your legs, crossing your left over right. You can tap your toe onto the earth or keep it floated, either crossing once of your upper thighs or your shins, or even a double bind. Breathing deeply here, just feeling into your legs, into your base. Take another deep breath in and out. Inhale, lifting back to stork pose, left knee to your chest. Exhale, runner's lunge. Right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, tiger curl, right knee to nose. Now option is stay or take an eagle wrap. Right arm hugging around. Lower your left heel down onto the mat. And can you maybe peel your left arm off the ground? Finding a nice side plank eagle bind. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower the left hand down, right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, tiger curl and step between your hands. Lower your left heel down, inhale. Windmill open to warrior two, exhale. Reverse your warrior, inhale. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, flow through warrior two to high crescent, left arm sweeps around. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower your left heel, warrior one. Arms cactus wide, inhale. Exhale, eagle bind, right arm underneath your left once or twice. Elbows reach up, inhale. Exhale, bow. Listen up, inhale, lift the elbows up. Find a drishti, a focal point in front of you. You're going to shift your weight to your right leg. Lift your left leg to stalk. Finding our full eagle bind. Can you again cross your left over the right? Once or twice, toe can tap the earth or find the wrap. Breathing here. Elbows reach up, inhale. Exhale, seek for your elbows and knees to connect and hold. Feeling into this shape for 4, for 3, 2, 1. Reaching up, stork pose. Untwist the bind, arms up, inhale. Exhale, mountain pose. Whew. Shaking out through your legs. Nice job. Second and final side. Shifting your weight to your left leg. Lifting your right knee in stork pose. Hands can be on your hips or stay by your side. Find the grounding, inhale. Exhale, eagle bind of your legs, squatting down deeply. Maybe your right toe is on the earth, or you hover, squeeze the shins, or cross ankles. Take another deep breath in, feeling into your legs. Deep breath out. Inhale, lifting up, stork pose. Exhale, runner's lunge. Left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, tiger curl. Option to hold or cross your left thigh over your right, eagle bind. Lower the right heel and maybe peel your right arm off the ground. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower the right hand down, three-legged dog. Hold, inhale. Exhale, tiger curl, step through and lower the right heel, opening to warrior two. Reverse your warrior, inhale. Exhale, extend your warrior. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend and windmill the right arm around to high crescent. Inhale, hold. Exhale, lower your right heel down, warrior one. Arms open wide, inhale. Exhale, eagle bind of the arms, left under right. Reach the elbows up, inhale. Exhale, bow deeply. Inhale, elbows lift, listen up. Shifting your weight forward towards your left leg. Find a focal point and sweep your right leg again to stalk. Find the grounding. And then taking your full eagle bind, crossing your right over your left, sitting as low as you can. Elbows trace up, inhale. Exhale, bowing deeply, seeking for your elbows and your knees to connect. Staying for 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach the arms to the sky, unbound, stork pose, inhale. Exhale, mountain pose, hands by your side, shaking out your legs. Nice. Let your eyes soften or close and find your grounding again. Perhaps let us all take an audible sighing breath to release. Inhale. Let it out. Single sun salutation. Reach the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Half lift. Inhale. Exhale, take your vinyasa, walk or jump back into chaturanga. Cobra up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Open your hands nice and wide on the mat. Inhale, soften the knees. An option to jump through, crossing your legs, or walk your feet through to come into a seat. Nice. Laying down onto your backs. And take a gentle windscreen wipe side to side, letting your knees totally fall one way and the other way. Feeling that beautiful direct sunshine on my face today. Lovely. Coming back to center, we're going to cross our left thigh over our right. So knees hook. Last of our eagle wraps. From here, can you bring your right arm underneath your left, binding once or twice. So we're eagle binding on our back. Can you squeeze your shins together and hover your feet off the floor? It might be easier to hook everything together. On an inhale, extend your elbows and knees away. Exhale, lift into a little ab curl, elbows and knees seek to touch. Twice more, inhale. Exhale, lift and squeeze. One more. Exhale, lift and squeeze and hold, finding the rounding, doming shape for 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Unpretzel the arms and the legs and open out. Maybe a little windscreen wipe side to side. Beautiful. Coming into our final round here, knees face the sky, crossing your right leg over your left, either binding once or seeking to hook and bind twice. Arms, give them a cuddle once more, holding left underneath the right once or twice. Can you float the feet off the ground? Inhale, elbows and knees go away from each other. Exhale, ab curl, knees and elbows. Twice more. Inhale away. I'm losing my microphone. Exhale round. Once more. Inhale. Exhale, lifted. Squeeze and hold for 5, 4, 3. Get a little tighter. 2, 1. And unpretzel. Opening out nice and wide. Beautiful. Coming into an inversion here. If you're done with the active portion of your practice, you can find a block and place it on your hips as we work to bridge. Otherwise, coming into an active bridge, hands are by your hips. And when you're ready, pushing through your feet and lift your hips all the way up. Seeking to create a straight line between shoulders, hips, and knees. Knees and toes shine directly forwards. And the hands can either interlace behind your back or pressing firmly down onto the earth. Nice down dog, Billy. Staying for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Slowly unbind your irons if you've bound them and lower the spine down 1 vertebrae at a time. Beautiful. Final opening through your chest. Sitting up nice and tall onto your elbows, no block. Hands are going to walk underneath the flesh of your bottom. Palms facing down, elbows are snug. Coming into fish pose to extend through the heart tip your head back, your throat back, and let your hands slide down your bottom pockets until the crown of the head almost or does touch the ground. Feeling this expanse through the heart, through the throat. Staying for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully drawing your chin in, open the elbows wide, and lay again down onto your back. Arms can relax out wide to the side. Legs might like to extend long in classic corpse pose, or maybe in constructive rest, bending the knees to the outer edges of the mat and let the knees fall to the center. And this will create a little bit more space in your sacrum as we lay here. Let us all take a collective deep breath in. And exhale, let it all go now. Settle into Shavasana. Take a deep breath in and out. Think of something you feel grateful for right now. Always sending gratitude for all that you are, all that you have, and all that this life has to offer. Slowly reawakening the body, wiggling the fingers, the toes, maybe nodding the head side to side, or deepening the breath. And slowly creating bigger movements and stretches until you find yourself ready to perhaps roll to one side and make your way into a grounded seat. As we bring our practice to a close, I invite you to bring your hands over your heart. Draw your thumbs to your third eye. May you find peace in your mind. Draw your thumbs to your lips. May you speak peacefully with your words. And bring your thumbs to your heart. May there be peace found within this heart. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Until we meet again, Namaste.